Hello, Nostalgia Collector. Welcome to my Nerd Cave. This is going to be a shorter video than the last several videos that I've done because I am only showing off a handful of movies that I picked up over the course of July from Barnes & Noble for the Criterion Collection. As we all know, in the realm of obsessed with buying physical media, Criterion is one of the top-tier distributors of film. Important classics, contemporaries, just all over the place, every genre, every country, every language. I love them. I've discovered films from them. I have gotten my favorite films from them. And, what do you think, oh? Did we get some good movies this month? Did we get some good, yes, we got some good movies. What do you think, Fluff? Yeah, she says we got some good movies, too. So, yeah. Anyway, like I said, I didn't go ham this month. I did anticipate going for one last score. I needed to get my bills caught up because, yeah, I had like 3 short paychecks in a row thanks to vacation and holidays. And it wound up hitting me hard, especially with this sale. And I inadvertently went broke earlier this month. But I'm caught up. I am good. So, yeah. Back to the paycheck to paycheck lifestyle. But anyway. So, what did I pick up? We're going to go in spine number order for these pickups. This is spine number 59, The Night Porter, where a concentration camp survivor rediscovers her former torturer/lover, and they begin a sadomasochistic sexual relationship. Yeah, somebody made that, and it's actually pretty damn good. Yeah, so if you're in the mood for a depressing sadomasochistic film. But anyway, this is spine number 65. Rushmore from Wes Anderson, this dude who makes poor grades but is actually very talented at a very uppity, like, boarding house or boarding school or whatever. But anyway, Brian Cox is in it. It stars, what's his name? Jason Schwartzman, as well as Bill Murray. And, you know, a bunch of other Wes Anderson regulars. But pretty decent movie. Not one of the top tier. Like, it's not up here with Grand Budapest Hotel and Fantastic Mr. Fox. It's kind of down here along with, say, Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou, in my opinion. But I thought it was alright. So, alright, spine number 538. The last Kubrick film I needed for the collection. This is Paths of Glory, starring Kirk Douglas. About a group of French soldiers in World War I who were tasked with an impossible mission that they failed. They couldn't cross the line into no man's land, and like the upper generals wanted to have them all shot for cowardice, but instead their commander, who was Kirk Douglas, asked, no, please have leniency. It was impossible, and they settled on 3 of them, and we get to sit through their trial and their imprisonment, and it's just like a really depressing movie that's like kind of, yeah, you know, with military upper echelons, they will throw you to the gutter if you are lower enlisted. But here we go. I mean, apparently that's true in France, so although I haven't met any soldiers that have been shot, at least not from my experience with the military. And here we go, spine number 540, the last Wes Anderson film that I needed for the collection. As we all know, Wes Anderson movies all come to the Criterion Collection. So far, Isle of Dogs, The French Dispatch, and then there's one that's currently in the makes. Have not been brought to the Criterion Collection yet, but I feel like soon we're at least going to get Isle of Dogs, hopefully, because that's actually a really good movie. But, this is Darjeeling Limited, which is 3 brothers, Jason Schwartzman, Owen Wilson, and, Adrian Brody, along with Angelica Houston is in this, Morticia, and they're traveling across India, I think it's India, but anyway, it's okay, it's alright, not one of my favorite Wes Andersons, again, along with, like, Rushmore, but I haven't hated anything that Wes Anderson's done, so this one is a surprisingly light-hearted film when you consider the subject matter. This is spine 720, The Big Chill, with a bunch of like A-listers who at the time were unheard of. They'd like done a few things, but like most of them were not very well known. But like Jeff Goldblum, William Hurt, Glenn Close, Tom Berenger, Kevin Kline, Meg Tilly, and Kevin Costner actually plays the corpse in this. So, it's actually a really good movie. This is the one here that I have not actually watched. It's Y Tu Mama Tambien from Alfonso Cuarón, Spy number 723. And this is actually the out-of-print 3-disc version with the DVDs included. They also had the single-disc Blu-ray release, which is, the one that they are going with. This one is out of print, and it was just so having at my Barnes & Noble, and so I was like, I want to grab that version because it makes me feel good to have an out-of-print one. So, and like I said, I have not seen it. It's like a road trip movie, so road trip / coming of age, I think. This is Spine 1098, The Damned, which is kind of an upper-class family in the midst of the rise of fascism in Europe. Dark, pretty dark movie, so. Love the Coen brothers, so I definitely had to grab this one because I love this movie. This is Spine 1112, and it's Miller's Crossing. Kind of like a mobster type movie, and it's really damn good, so check it out. He's one bad mother, shut your mouth. I'm just talking about Shaft, because everybody else had to get Shaft, and so did I. One thing is, this also came with Shaft's big score, which is great, but it should have also included Shaft in Africa. And I think they should have released in kind of a pseudo box set where they each had their own individual spine numbers. That's just me. I think they should have gone the extra mile. Great release, though. I mean, I'm glad they released it. I just kind of wish they went for it, But, yeah. Do you have a friend who you want to no longer be your friend? Grab them and show them this movie. Make sure they don't leave. Because by the time they get to the butthole singing part, they will no longer be your friend. You probably already know what I'm talking about, or maybe not, and you're very perturbed by what I just said. It is Pink Flamingos from John Waters, starring the incomparable Divine. It's a midnight showing film that is indescribable. Seriously, go watch it. I dare you. And last but not least, the top-tier director of South Korea, especially working today, but I think of all time, Bong Joon-ho. He's been working pretty closely with Criterion lately, and of course Criterion's been releasing Netflix films, so I knew this was going to get a release. And I was stoked when I found out it was this month. This is Spine 1133, Okja. Very political commentary type film because it's Bong Joon-ho, and it is so worth a watch. Like, seriously, if you don't feel like forking up the money for it, watch it on Netflix. It's called Okja. There you have it. And like I said, I was gonna go ham at the end and or at least go and grab another handful. But I wanted to grab the Ingmar Bergman box set. I just couldn't justify spending $150 right now because I need new tires, and I plan on doing that this weekend. And so, anyway, so that's my stack for the month. I think it's still a pretty respectable stack. But anyway, looking forward to October for Criterion because of the flash sale, and they have announced so many amazing films for the month of October that I'm going to grab. And then, of course, there's the November sale. And so, yeah, I'm hoping to have money at that point before I go splurging. But anyway, that's all I've got for you. This is a short video, like I said. So, remember, I've been the Nostalgia Collector. Physical media will never die. And I hope to see you in the next one. I plan on doing N64 collection this weekend, so be sure to check that out. Bye.